Kate Scott's joined by my partner Brock Heward. It's going to be Logan Cook to get us started. And we're off in Mexico City. Strong with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrating for him since last week. While other guys were taking in the win and enjoying some time to relax, he was reviewing what went wrong in that game. An interception, not finding the end zone. That's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win. And he knows he's got to do more for his team.
Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Play action. It's Richardson. Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
First, you try to run it. Second, you try to throw it. And both times, you end up behind your own line of scrimmage. Break out the coffee along the sideline. Get everybody a dose of caffeine because one side came to play, and the other better wake up.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. All right, no one to throw to, so he's just going to chuck this into the next municipality. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings in Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so to keep it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
They get 13 on the pickup, and that's a Jaguar first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. Soft lane, hit it quick, call out a gain of 7. Nicely done. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Allen on the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So now they have 3rd and short.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
And less than a yard.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
Toss play to Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Allen going to the air. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
319!
Allen to throw. Here's a screen for Tootin. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be a... with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to throw now, Allen. It's a screen to Barkley. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of the work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
What's that?
3rd and short, Barkley. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's a Jaguar first down.
Mexico City, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
What's that?
Here's another carry for Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. We'll call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 3rd down, they need 7. Pressure coming, it's Allen. Touchdown! The Jaguars have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got. Now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
Easier said than done, and you know that Kate playing as severe underdogs on the road. How they respond on this next drive is going to be really telling for the direction this game goes.
On now is Cook to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Bills and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First down.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. More coming up after this quick break. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got it first to begin the fray. Now the shotgun give to Cook. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Get up. Craft all 80.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series, quite like getting stuck for a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Get it.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
Another one for Cook. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Richardson to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Hey, Keith, let go.
Cook has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Cook again. this time he makes it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jaguars and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And as we work our way through November, you see here he's the leader league-wide right now in rushing touchdowns. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
319.
Now Allen off the play action. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's back. Here's Barkley. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Kyle Bernard tracking that one down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. We're to the 2-minute warning from Mexico. The Jaguars looking for a score just before the break. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Brought in. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Allen looking to throw. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Allen on 3rd down. Cops, this is Lee. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. Strong with the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Bills offense takes over. Not much time remaining in the half. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the 2nd quarter. But then there's enough time to get a drive together. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First down throw here from Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36.
Come on. Ready, go. Craft all 80.
Richardson back to throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. The Bills with a punt team out there. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest on that and just go into the locker room. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. On 1st down, Allen. Good strike downfield to Lane. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. With the tempo with some hurry-up offense. First down throw for Allen. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. All right, Kate, thanks very much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. And when you've got a running back like this, just let him do his thing. Bijan Robinson. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We'll look in on the Rams. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And it's Deebo Samuel. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. 56 yards, touchdown. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the Packers. And this is the former Packers star, Aaron Jones. He's got the ball. He's got a head of steam. He has a touchdown. 33 yards to the house. The Vikings get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Jaguars and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Taken down on that play by Landon Jackson.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Barkley again here on second. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They go to Barkley again. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Trying to work quickly now.
5 yards on the play. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. This is ahead for about 5. All down there by Deon Walker. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
2nd down gives to Tootin. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Their dominance against Brock add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times? You think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throw here. 3rd down. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Bills. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
Offense to the line. They get trips right to start out. Richardson from his own end zone. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 24 on that play. Yeah, that's good for a Bills first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Richardson now. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
That's cut beyond the marker. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way, 25 yards there.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Looking to his fullback now. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll throw again. Richardson. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Cracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. To no one's surprise, Brock, they lead in this one, and that lines up with the type of performances that we've seen from them during this 10-game winning streak. First down, a run with Barkley. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And he's in. Touchdown! The Jaguars go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. They're all St. Brown a touchdown.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Like they flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action with the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was the thing of beauty.
Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 24. Bills 10. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Strong with the return. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, we love to talk about corners. Those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Here we go, here we go. Practice this.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
9. Third down now, Jaguars going nickel.
Let's go now. Cut up. Gotta be lying.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Lofts it deep right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Round 80. Alert.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
To the ground with Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Given 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down. Third and long for him here. On target to Worthy. And that will not be enough for a first down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Facing fourth down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Little knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Strong with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. This one's quickly to Shakir. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 33-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Hitting Ingram on the slant. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Alert! Alert!
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
He's brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 9.
In motion right is Mims.
And 9.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's got it. Shoots away from one. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready! Cowboy 80! Ready!
Shakir in motion right.
Ready!
First down throw here from Richardson. Connection made to Shakir. And on first down only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out. Come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go!
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Richardson on 3rd. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Bills first down. A gain of 15. First down, Bills.
From the red zone on 1st. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. Keon Coleman, the touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Bills cut the lead down to 10.
27. Bills 17.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. 2-score game. Gotta get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time, partner.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end.
Makes the catch. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
17 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness contested.
He can't escape. Jaguars all over him.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Mexico City. Bills gotta score in a hurry.
And it's third down. Third and long.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here. Third down. Throwing now, Richardson. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Throw here, third down. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. Setting up for the kneel down on third. So They take a knee here, and they stay perfect on the season. Another victory added on to their streak. So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say adios from Mexico City.